See how long this takes to go live. Okay, there I am. Okay. Turn that down. One of these days I gotta change that picture. I know. You change it to something Battletech. Ow. Time to kick back with another book and play some Battletech. So, if you're around, come say hi. Follow the link. And you can come say hi. Actually had a good time sitting back and chilling with this last time. Except I was recording instead of streaming last time. Let's see if I where is my book? Playing around on my phone all day doing stuff.
The warships had been deflected. "Don't relax," Capitan Diaz ordered his crew. "We stopped them, but they'll be back." Marfisa, taking in the sheer volume of space involved in her defensive effort, shook her head. The light cruiser being chased by Kraken's missiles had managed to outrun them and was now coming back, while the damaged Huck had slowed its retreat and was angling back toward his comrades. Syndicate warships were ranged around the forward portion of the freighter's track and out to all sides, with great gaps between them. None of them had shifted position farther back than about even with the freighters, wanting to avoid stern chases as they made firing runs. That left a defensive perimeter in the shape of half of an elongated sphere, the long axis running forward of the freighters. "You were right," Marfisa told Bradamon. "They've spread out in an attempt to make me spread out my own ships. If I tried to defend every point in a region that size, it would be hopeless. Only by focusing on the attackers and stopping them at each specific point where they try to penetrate the defenses can I make this work. You'd still have a lot of problems if you didn't have the superiority in numbers that you do," Bradamon pointed out. She must have noticed Capitan Diaz looking speculatively at her and Marfisa, but Bradamon added something else.
Shite.
"I discussed the theory of this type of operation with your Commodore, Capitan Diaz.
So in case you're wondering, it's the Lost Stars
took a moment to
series,
glance at
second
Bradamon.
book.
What do you
by
think
Jack
Sub-CEO
Campbell.
Creed will try next? Just more of the same?" "Probably plenty more of the same," Bradamont said. "Individual ships trying to get to the freighters if they think they see an opening, and coordinated attempts to break through at multiple points. But you also need to look for him deliberately sacrificing some of his ships. Charge through." Marfisa shook her head again. "No, that wouldn't work. I've assigned targets to
It's
each of
weird
my
that it
ships
keeps
now.
doing that.
They're not going to go after someone else unless I tell them to." "Huh?" Radamont's look of puzzlement cleared. "Oh, I forgot. Your syndics. What did you say? Normally, Marfisa probably would have enjoyed knowing that Bradamont had forgotten at least that she and her comrades had been part of the syndicate not all that long ago. But a statement that she and they still were syndicate was another matter. The heat in her response caused Bradamont to flush. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it that way. I was thinking about what would work against an alliance force defending those freighters. But you've been trained differently.
Reactor
That was
online.
a nice way of describing.
Sensors online. Weapons online.
Good evening, everybody.
All systems nominal.
Dar. This is command. Eliminate all enemies, no matter the cost.
Come with me if you want to die. Oh, I wish you could do stuff like that in here. Like, get a mech that has nothing but missile slots, load it down with rockets, and charge somebody. Like, absolutely no heat
Got two
sinks.
mechs coming in, C5.
Roger that. Yeah, shut up and play the game. C5. Oh, so they're over there. Okay. I'm on your 6, Adder, coming to support.
Target spotted.
How you go down in a hell of glory.
25% of the enemies are eliminated. We're experiencing some losses. Don't get sloppy out there.
And boss rifles. Well, at least I got one kill in them.
Right critically damaged. Right torso destroyed.
But it's nice to hear one thing with the black.
We lost half our force. We can't lose any more soldiers.
Context you are, Bradamont admitted. Comso, Diaz said cautiously. I believe that the alliance
target
may be
acquired.
right in the decision. You do? Marfisa felt an alarming impulse to slap Diaz down for expressing an opinion contrary to hers. I start getting angry at people who didn't agree. You do, she repeated in a manner more questioning and less intimidating. Sub-CEO Qui is a snake, Diaz explained. Snakes always think citizens will do things they are not supposed to do. They always think we're going to do something wrong. Qui is a sub-CEO.
New target
You know what
acquired.
syndicate CEOs and sub-CEOs are like. They think if they're not standing right behind you and making sure you do just what they say, you'll screw up and do what you're not supposed to do. Some all CEOs and sub-CEOs. Look at President Garcia. You may think that would work, especially if you assume our ships are controlled by promoted executives.
We
I
need
got
you to
chewed
pull
up.
through.
A lot of people. right that not all of those new commanders would adhere to strict syndicate discipline, lacking enough experience with higher rank under that system. 2 of the Midway hunter-killers had commanders who had been vaulted up in rank even more rapidly than Marquisa. Thank you for bringing that up, she said. Both of
Well,
you.
that'd be interesting to try
After another
once.
moment's thought, she tapped her comms again. All warships in the recovery flotilla, you are to remain focused on the syndicate warships who have been assigned as targets.
Put in a couple of heavy loss
Not
in
to
my
attempt to
awesome.
engage or pursue any other syndicate
awesome,
warship unless you receive orders
Mulder.
from me to do so. I am confident that if you continue to perform as well as you have so far, you will be.
Come in. Control to surface. Can anyone read?
Stars in the heavens, we have been. As the syndicate light cruisers and Huck swung restless.
Good game, everybody. Better luck next time. Oh, damn.
Marquisa checked the path of the freighters, plodding along en route
Why
to the
does he
gate,
keep doing
where there
that?
is safety. The transit to the gate would take another 41 hours.
Weird.
She stared at the time, disbelieving, then despairing for a moment. All they had to do was keep doing for another 41 hours what they had been doing for the last few hours. Each warship constantly alert to any motion by the syndicate warship it was targeted on, and Marfisa watching every warship to ensure that none of the syndicate warships threatened to make it through the defenders, and none of the defenders wavered in their responsibilities. Yeah, that's all we have to do. For another 41 hours straight. Marfisa clenched her teeth, breathed in through them in a hiss, then spoke to the senior watch specialist on the bridge. Contact the ship's doctor. We need to have a good supply of up patches on the bridge. Yes, Commodore, the specialist replied, followed a few seconds later by a question. The doctor wants to know how many would be a good supply. Enough to keep me awake and functioning for the next 41 hours. Commodore, the doctor says, I know what the regulations say. Get those damned patches onto the bridge. Yes, Commodore, the senior watch specialist said warily several seconds later. Bradamont went to one knee beside Marfisa's seat, her voice a low murmur. What do the regulations say? They say, Marfisa growled in reply, that use of up patches for any period in excess of 36 hours must be authorized by the senior commander. That's me. You be safe. I can take over for a while if you need to rest. Marfisa shook her head, her eyes not leaving her display. You said it, Honore, and you were right. They won't let you command them now that they know what you are. I have to do this. Then make sure there are enough patches for both of us. 3 of us, Diaz said. Marfisa contemplated ordering either or both of them to take rest breaks, then changed her mind. If they can't do it, I can't do it. So we 3 will do it. Make certain that the watch specialists and other crew members cycle through their watches and get rest, she ordered to Diaz. We'll have to go modified on watch, off watch to make that work, Diaz said. 8 hours on, 4 hours off for the duration, with individual shifts staggered. We don't have enough specialists on board to work the ship at combat status around the clock, except by doing that. Damned syndicate economizing on crew sizes. Don't worry, they would say. If anything breaks, it will be fixed the next time you're at a dockyard. Cold comfort when you're fighting a battle. I understand. I've been through that. We have to keep as close to peak combat capability as possible for the next 41 hours, because you can be sure that the Syndicate flotilla will not give us any rest breaks. Incoming message from Colonel O'Hara, the comm specialist advised.
What?
Any message was a distraction she didn't need, but she couldn't blow off O'Hara. Yes, Colonel. O'Hara was on the bridge of the freighter carrying him, wearing his armor. Commodore, I wanted to advise you that you need have no fear of any of the freighters acting contrary to your orders. I have soldiers posted on the bridges of each freighter. I'll keep it.
I'm really confused. I only bought 1 Mauler. How do I have 2? Like, they're both... my configurations. That one's from earlier before I went to the Krita themed mauler. How in the world is that? What the hell is going on here? I am really, really lost. How in the world did that happen? I really am at a loss for words. I don't know how in the world did that happen. It is so very weird. I mean, really. Really weird. That is crazy. Oh well. Looks like somehow I got a free bet for some reason. I ain't gonna complain. Yeah, there's no way. It's even set up the way I set it up. There's no way. There is no way I should have this Mac. What happened? Was I playing with a developer yesterday and just not know it? Is that what